Warning: Up Late App State is a student-run program not reflecting the opinions of App State University. All the topics in the show are purely for comedic purposes and should not be taken seriously. Don't hate us, laugh at us.
You ready?
Yeah, so you say this, like...
Yeah, we're gonna cut here. We're gonna cut here, and we're gonna cut here.
Okay.
Come back to you.
Come on, let's go, let's go!
Hey y'all, I'm Taylor Ann.
And I'm Morgan.
And you're watching Up Late App State. Let's get ready for a Boontown rundown. My last Boontown.
Before we start, I gotta say, working with you has been great, Taylor Ann. I'm glad I had the opportunity to be your co-host and the wind beneath your wings, if you will, and I look forward to working with you for many, many, many more years to come.
Aw, thanks Morgan. It's been interesting working with you too.
Yeah.
But I think you missed the memo because I'm graduating. I'm surprised you didn't know that, to be honest.
Wait, what? You're graduating?
Well, yeah, it's about to be the end of my last semester.
Man, I don't want to do this alone. You could take some extra classes. You could keep being my senior co-host. I know. You should sign up for the film class I'm signed up for next semester. The advanced study of Arnold Schwarzenegger impressions. The professor said he needs more people to sign up. Otherwise, he won't be back.
Is it an 8 a.m.?
No, it's at 11.
No, I can't. I shouldn't. I don't have money for classes anyways.
Aren't you gonna miss it here?
Not at all. Not one bit. No way. That's a good one, Morgan. Yeah, no, not in the slightest.
All right, well, in that case, let's get on with the show.
In preparation for a record influx of freshmen, App State has announced the construction of an intensive care wing onto the health building with a focus on addressing alcohol poisoning and walking-related injuries. Those were the days.
In addition to this new wing, Health Services has begun an awareness campaign titled Don't Walk It Off, advocating dry feet and even drier parties.
Glad I'll be gone for that one.
Well, I'm not. In weather-related news, the residents of Boone have enjoyed the pleasure of having heavy rain and flooding for almost every day of the week, leading to damp, frizzy dreadlocks and the undeniable smell of wet dog and several mean cases of trench foot.
Appalachian State Health Services released a statement advising students on preventive measures to deal with the weather, such as wearing shoes and using a bath mat. Man, no better way to wrap up my last semester than with 4 inches of rain every day. At least soon I'll be able to move somewhere with sunshine and clear skies, you know, because I'm graduating.
And so you keep reminding me. In poultry news, the Boone Walmart has taken all their Great Value brand eggs off the shelves due to a nationwide recall on all the brand's eggs, following a series of outbreaks of salmonella.
The recall comes as a surprise since Great Value brand eggs are generally just the eggs that get thrown out of Earth Fare.
Wow.
Once I graduate and start working one of those big girl jobs, I'll be able to afford all the uncontaminated eggs I want.
Oh, no.
Speaking of balling on a budget, here to give us the scoop on the underground Boone entertainment scene, our local nightlife correspondent, Yobediah.
Welcome back, man.
Thank you guys so much for having me on.
What happened to your accent?
Okay, so you guys are not gonna believe this. So I actually forgot that I've been microdosing kombucha since like 2014, and that took some serious toll.
Huh.
So like after a bad tarot reading last week, I decided to go straight edge. I finally sobered enough to remember that I was spiking my Nalgene with the old kombucha.
Wow, well, I'm so glad you're in recovery.
Totally. Anyways, so I've got a pretty solid lineup for you guys this week. So if you're one of those progressive rednecks, you're gonna love this place. This place is called Baby Tree, and it's on the top floor of Big Lots.
I don't think Big Lots has a...
This place has everything. Lumber, 8 hammocks tied to the same 2 trees, Capricorns, a compost heap exclusively for Taco Bell wrappers, a full VHS collection of Get a Life, The Chris Elliott Show, 3 separate wigwams all facing different directions, a jar of bees, and the cast of Riverdale.
The actual entire cast of Riverdale?
I mean, not the actors or the actresses or anything, just a giant plaster cast of all of them.
Wow. That's very interesting. Is there anywhere else to check out?
Oh, of course. Okay, for example, there's this great calvatorium beneath a mountain of rusted bicycles called Archibald's Haunt.
Great. Tell us about that.
All right, well, if you're a recent graduate with no direction in life, you will love this place. It has everything. Leftists, crown molding, seasonal mud wrestling, a blanket made of lost socks, a bucket full of broken lighters, 2 Jeff Goldblum impersonators, a Subaru Outback who can't find his mom, 3 copies of the same edition of Game Informer from August 2003, and an abandoned Apple prototype for a machine that preserves honeycombs and markets how much worse it is than regular honeycombs.
What? Why would that exist? What would you even call it?
It's right there on the label. I canned bee leaves. It's not better.
Yobediah, how do you even know about this place?
Well, okay. So I heard about this one through a friend of a friend that runs an interior design company that exclusively installs ironic wood paneling.
Are they hiring?
Well, if you don't mind getting paid in carpenter screws and experience.
Okay, so that's a no. Thank you for joining us, Yobediah.
Anytime, you guys. Just be sure to message me on Visco.
Anyway, these days college kids have to be careful about their finances and their diets. But eating bread sandwiches and hot dog spaghetti every day can get old fast.
That's why we here at Uplay App State decided to consult an expert on how to add variety to your meals while operating on a college budget. Although none of this will apply to me since I'm graduating and will only be eating tapas until I'm out of my 20s.
Here with some tips eating fully and frugally, here is financial wizard Marty Gumbel. Marty, welcome to the show.
Thanks, guys. Folks, it's a complaint I've heard 1,000 times before. The cheap stuff is always the worst stuff for you, and the healthy stuff is too expensive. Sure, the 7-grain bread has whole grains and lots of fiber, but the processed white stuff's only $1.50, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you now, folks, it's a myth. Why, just the other day, I acquired a week's worth of veggies for only $1.
For only $1? How?
I'll tell you. Up on Journalistica Road, there's a house with a garden. A nice old lady lives there, and if you ask nicely, for $1, she'll sell you any one of her freshly grown vegetables. And while you distract her with small talk, your partner sneaks around back and makes off with as many vegetables as he can carry.
But Marty, isn't that stealing?
Sure is. Peter Rabbit got nothing on us.
Well, do you have any tips that don't encourage criminal behavior?
Sure do. And you don't even have to leave your house for this next one. Folks, we've just come out of another tough Boone winter, and if you rent a house, you're likely to have a pretty hefty heating bill coming your way. So not only am I going to give you a good eating tip, I'm also going to tell you how to cut that heating bill in half. The secret? Fiberglass insulation. It's in your walls, it's in your attic, it's everywhere. Eat it. It's going to keep you warm, it's going to keep you regular. That's right, regular. It ain't called fiber for nothing. Same texture as cotton candy too. Doesn't taste great, but you can fix that with a little horseradish.
Okay, well, Marty, I appreciate your, let's call it original thinking. I'm sure most viewers would rather stick to eating things that were intended to be food.
No problem. Folks, it's a proud tradition among the homeless and the cheap. Dumpster diving. Maybe a couple of you have already tried it yourselves. Let me tell you now, folks, you can find everything you need in one particular dumpster. My favorite dumpster, located in the woods where I keep my traps. On my last haul, I got 2 whole pizzas, only slightly touched by dumpster water, a can of beans 3 years past their sell-by date, and this sack of slightly aged fruit.
What do you mean, slightly aged? That is straight up rotten.
Rotten schman. It's a little blackened, so what? It gets better with age. You know what else gets better with age? Wine. You know what wine's made of? Fruit. Ego propter hoc, I rest my case.
That's not how
Now for the taste, it may be a little strong for some people, but that's okay. You can touch it up with a little bit of horseradish.
All right, financial wizard Marty Gumbel, everybody. Now please take your garbage feast somewhere else.
Man, that guy had a really offensive presence. Bet you're glad you won't have to deal with characters like that anymore since you're graduating, huh? Anyway, in other news.
Actually, Morgan, there's something I need to admit. That trash-eating financial wizard really got me thinking. All I've been talking about is how I can't wait to graduate, but honestly, I'm scared. I don't know what's waiting for me after this. I don't want to leave you alone as host, and I don't think I'm gonna be ready to leave the school. And
wow, that's some really heavy stuff, Taylor Ann. I don't really know how to help you with that, but I think I might know someone who can.
who?
Well, I was gonna wait until after the episode, but the time feels right. Why don't you go outside and take a look?
Right now, while we're filming.
No one's watching. Go ahead.
Okay.
Your dad's a briefs guy.
What? What are you doing? Are you pregnant?
Hey! Yeah, don't you remember from the first episode? You talked about it, there was auditions with the rapper and like a controversial whip. Yeah, but anyway, I had just a couple minutes after my ultrasound. And I wanted to see how your last episode was going, so how's it going?
Not good, Tyler.
Oh.
I told everyone I wouldn't miss it here, and I lied. I don't know what to expect out there. I don't know if I'm gonna be successful or if I'm gonna make it. I just don't know. All I know is I'm gonna miss App TV and Up Late and everyone here.
Oh, well, those feelings won't last forever.
Which feelings?
Well, all of them. Like, nobody understands the world is a big place, right? So no one really has the power to make any sense of it. So the best you can do is reconcile with the fact that nobody really knows much of anything.
What does that even mean?
Well, you're not where you were 4 years ago because you just kept moving forward. And you may not know what's going on now or what's gonna happen, but you always just gotta keep moving forward.
I need to keep moving forward.
Exactly.
Thanks, Tyler. What was that?
Just when I think my water broke.
Oh my God, do we need to take you to the hospital or something?
No time. We're just gonna have to do this manger style. I guess I'll just. Oh, okay.
Do you need water?
Yeah, you just get near it. Just
Near?
get.
Oh my God. Oh my God! Your baby is field reporter Annie Jones?
Mm-hmm. It's my child.
How is that even possible? She's already been on 2 episodes. Wait, I get it now. Oh my gosh, it all makes sense.
Does?
Yes, I get it. Annie, how would you like a promotion?
Really? Like executive producer?
Don't get ahead of yourself. How would you like to take my place as co-host?
Are you sure?
Yes, I need to pass my torch on to the next generation.
Well, it's a big role to fill, but I'll do it.
Well, all right then. We've got an outro to do.
It's okay. Go.
Yeah, hey, can I get a General Tso chicken with egg fried rice for delivery, please? What do you mean you don't deliver? No, since when? Mom, I'm down to my last Uncrustable and I need sustenance. Hey, Taylor Ann.
Hi.
What you doing back and why's Annie here?
She's my replacement and your new co-host.
All right, well, let's see how she handles the outro.
Before we get to that, I just want to say congrats to all of our staff that's graduating this year. Thank you for everything you guys have done for me. This is amazing, and with that being said, Annie, take it away.
All right, well, that's all we have for you this week. Thank you guys so much for tuning into Season 4 of Up Late App State. Follow us on Facebook.com/UpLateAppState for more episodes and info on when we'll be back. I'm Annie Jones.
I'm Morgan Mullis.
And for the last time, I'm Taylor Ann.
And thanks for staying up late, App State.